Unrelenting snow, rain, and landslides brought the Himalayan region to its knees. From the frozen slopes of Everest to the flooded plains of Nepal and the crumbling hills of India's Darjeeling, nature's fury struck without warning. In Tibet, rescuers battled blinding snow to reach stranded trekkers. Across the border in Nepal, entire villages were half drowned. And farther south in Darjeeling, mountain homes were buried under mud and stone. The Himalayas have endured one of their darkest fortnights in years. But what's driving these extreme weather events? Our next report tells you more.
In Tibet's Karma Valley, near the eastern face of Mount Everest, a sudden snowstorm over the weekend left nearly 1,000 trekkers stranded in deep snow and freezing winds. 4 days, visibility was near zero as blizzards engulfed the valley at 4,200 meters. Rescue teams battled extreme weather to reach those trapped at high-altitude camps. A Chinese broadcaster later confirmed that all stranded hikers were rescued, while one person died from hypothermia and altitude sickness. Guides described the storm as the heaviest they had seen in years. Trekkers said the weather shifted from calm to catastrophic within hours, catching even the most seasoned climbers off guard.
What's driving it, as always, climate change is the underlying factor. We're seeing it more and more in the mountaineering world that whereas historically we could, to a large degree, predict the seasons, what experience we would have on a mountain at a given period, that's becoming far more tricky all over the world, in all mountain ranges. And obviously the Everest region is no exception to that. So for this period right now, moving through October, should be a good period. We're in what we would call the high season, so the probability of these events happening is relatively low, but it obviously has happened.
In neighboring Nepal, the scenes were equally grim. Torrential rains and flash floods had killed at least 60 people since Friday. Roads were washed away. Bridges collapsed. And entire communities were cut off by rising waters. Locals expressed despair that no immediate help had arrived.
धान से लेकर घर द्वार माल जाल सब चीज़ के अभी तक कोई आदमी कोई व्यवस्था नहीं है यहाँ पर, ना पानी के साधन है, ना नाला है, हर चीज़ जाम हो गया हुआ है। यहाँ पर देखिए नगर पालिका पूरा भी जाम हो गया हुआ है, और जगह भी, और गांव में हर जगह कोई देखने के लिए अभी तक नहीं कोई यहाँ से प्रयास किया है, न मेयर, न उपमेयर, न वार्ड अध्यक्ष, कोई भी आदमी। धान जितना सब डूब गया है।
Officials confirmed the floods came unusually late in the season. Nepal's monsoon normally retreats by mid-September, but this year, the rains intensified again in October, a rare and worrying shift that scientists directly link to climate change. Moving to India's hill city of Darjeeling, famed as the Queen of Hills, was not spared either. After 6 hours of relentless rain over the weekend, landslides tore through 35 locations, killing at least 24 people. Homes were flattened. Roads vanished. And bridges crumbled under the force of mud and rock. Around 100 houses were displaced across different parts of the city, and 2 iron bridges collapsed, cutting off access to several hill communities.
इसमें हमारा पूरा गांव ये ऊपर का लैंडस्लाइड होके पूरा हमारा 20-21 गांव पूरा चला गया है। अभी इस घर में 4 डेड बॉडी मिला। इस घर में पूरा गेस्ट आदमी आया था, वो सभी गेस्ट आदमी को ये लैंडस्लाइड लेके गया था। अभी इधर का बहुत नाजुक है, अभी रहने का जगह भी नहीं है, घर भी नहीं है, पूरा आदमी अभी रिलीफ कैंप में रहा है।
Rescue teams worked tirelessly, clearing debris while rain hampered access to remote villages. The India Meteorological Department warned of more rainfall in the coming days. Residents said this disaster felt more sudden and more destructive than any they had witnessed before. Extreme rainfall this year has triggered floods and landslides across South Asia, affecting India, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Afghanistan, and the Maldives. Experts say human-driven climate change is intensifying the monsoon system that once defined life in the region. From Everest's frozen slopes to Nepal's flooded valleys and Darjeeling's broken hills, the Himalayas are sending a clear warning. The climate clock is ticking louder than ever.
Want the facts?
The latest developments?
News that gets straight to the point.
Well, we've got all three just for you. This is Firstpost Live, a brand new show, your window into what really matters.
Don't miss it.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka karj ho.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Fiskali radikali.
Japanese,
4 兆ドル以上も
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select the language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.